Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Monday, May 23rd, 2016. We begin this week with release announcements. Pac-Man 256 is out for PS4, Xbox One, and PC on June 21st. Siberia 3, which has been talked about since 2009, is coming late this year on December 1st. The definitive edition of Ori and the Blind Forest will be hitting store shelves on June 14th. The official strategy guide for Pokemon Sun and Moon has popped up on Amazon. The trailer is out for Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. No word on why creator Scott Cawthon chose the laziest name ever. A game demo will soon be released to some of the Kickstarter backers of Yooka-laylee, the spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie. Moving on to Homeworld Remastered. It's getting a patch to improve AI ship behavior. No release date yet, but it's coming soon. Alakine's gun has been updated to 1.02 and includes the ability to quick save among other additions and fixes. You can find a link to them in the description down below, as well as links for sources for all of today's stories. Monster Hunter Online is free to play and has only been released in China, but that is changing because it's getting an English translation next week on May 30th. Uncharted 4 has reportedly sold over 2.7 million copies in just a week. Kingdom Come Deliverance has unfortunately been delayed until 2017. If you want to play Mirror's Edge Catalyst 5 days early, then be sure to subscribe to EA or Origin Access, EA's game subscription service for Xbox One and PC respectively. Finally, for teasers, Overwatch is out today, so competing game Battleborn has lowered their price on Amazon to $40 on console, the same price as Overwatch, leaving many people who bought it early wondering why they bought it early if the price was going to drop less than a month after release. Let's talk about the worst game from 2013, today on News Cartridge. Sometimes when you close a door, you open a window. Revive is a piece of software that allowed Vive owners to play Oculus Rift exclusive games on their headset. As you can imagine, the people at Oculus must not have been happy because they released an update over the weekend that now causes games to specifically check and verify that an Oculus Rift is connected. It took about a day, but the Revive software has been updated and now circumvents this check, but currently only works for Unreal Engine games. Unity Engine game support is coming soon. In a statement on Reddit, the creator says it was his first successful attempt at circumventing DRM, that he didn't want it to go down this path, and to not use his software for piracy. What Revive now does is bypasses all ownership checks, including games, meaning now pirated games can be played on the Rift. It seems while Oculus was trying to protect their neck, they left their family jewels wide open, and now both parties are racing to stop each other's efforts. Personally, I find the idea of games exclusive to a display outright laughable, and I'm sure this conflict will not end well for Oculus Rift. On Friday, I did a story about a French poster possibly revealing a new hero for Overwatch. Toward the end, I sarcastically implied that the whole line could not have been a typo, and it wasn't. It was a mistranslation. I'm sad because I really wanted it to happen, but I'm here to tell everyone that Blizzard did not reveal a new hero for Overwatch today. The reason for the confusion is because the CGI short called Heroes debuted today, so Discover New Heroes was the new animation. Which, by the way, not to change the subject, is really cool, and you should go check out the whole thing for yourself. Blizzard has said that if any new heroes release, they will be free to all owners of the game. Stay tuned to News Cartridge for more on Overwatch, and let me know in the comment section down below who's your favorite hero. Mine's D.Va. This one's got me excited. The multiplayer trailer for Worms WMD is out, and the worm warfare looks better than ever. You and up to 5 of your friends can control up to 8 worms each, along the catalog of goofy and unique weapons. Included in this new Worms game is the ability to use helicopters and tanks, something never before seen in a Worms game. It's sure to be a blast with you and your friends, and looks just like old times. No release date is given yet, but it's due out later this year. To end today, we are going to talk about SimCity 2013, the last game that Maxis ever put out, and I'm going to try to not beat a dead horse into the ground. To recap, back in March of 2013, SimCity launched with a plethora of problems, including servers being down, being overloaded, save data either being corrupted or rolled back, losing hours of playtime, and a community who wasn't happy about the game always being online when most played it single player only, and the tiny less than 1 square mile of land to build in per city. The game simply didn't work right for months, causing a personal boycott of EA games, and I finally have my answers today. It was Maxis's desire to create a true fully 3D SimCity game, the first of its kind, the first SimCity game in a decade. EA would only let this project happen if they could cram it full of microtransactions, which the game had on day one. And then DRM, which would prevent pirating, as many SimCity games in the past were the victim of. And in the end, the servers themselves were to blame. Their hardware was not able to keep up with demand, so resources were spent not only dealing with the catastrophe that the game caused, but just to get the game to a playable state. The dream was to be able to build anywhere in the map, something mods do achieve, but not in the same streamlined fashion. It will never be, though, because Maxis has been shut down. We will never see another SimCity again. Alright, you asked for it. Tomorrow's game releases for PC: Titans of Space 2.0, Lumo, Genesis of Drones, Total War Warhammer, Grandpa's Table, Dovetail Games Flight School, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan, and Overwatch. For PlayStation 4, Overwatch, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan, Dungeons 2, and Downwell. For Xbox One, Overwatch, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan, Tropico 5 Penultimate Edition, and Ollie Ollie 2 XL Edition. For Xbox 360, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan. For PlayStation 3, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan. And for PlayStation Vita, Downwell. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I'm Dandruff, and I'm going to go play Overwatch. I'll see you tomorrow. And where are delinquent disk drives sent? To boot camp.